Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League. We are bringing it back for our next match of the Season 4 playoff run. We've got Origin versus Vipers in the playoff league, excuse me, in the Prospect League. Gotta find my words there. So it's gonna be some pretty good stuff. I'm gonna be joined in the booth by somebody who I haven't had a chance to cast with for a little while. So I'm happy to have you back here, Fishy. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be back and watching undisputed one seed Origin against this Vipers team, which has gone on a bit of a hot run.
A little bit, yeah. From what I was seeing, it looks like they had a sort of up and down season, but Origin pretty much just dominated most of the season, running 15-3, if I'm remembering correctly, winning the last like 9 of the games of the regular season in a row. So pretty hot, but Vipers, um, going to the bracket, fought their way all the way through the lower bracket, beaten Faded just barely in the first round, and dominating pretty much the Banshees in the lower quarterfinals. So, they could be onto something here. They could be carrying a momentum that Origin's not ready for.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see in this matchup with the playoff format because Origin, this is their first playoff game of the season, and Vipers have already played and won too, so it's interesting to see which team is more warmed up heading into this one.
And I hope that we've had already, I think, two game sevens so far. And so this would definitely be a pretty nice one to get into game 7. But that aside, Fishy, I gotta get a caster prediction from you because I know everybody out in the audience is definitely wanting to hear what you think about this.
This one's rough to predict for me because I really like Vipers. They are in my org and I like everything I'm seeing from them. But I just can't bet against Origin on a 9-0 win streak. I just can't see how anyone can beat them right now, and I gotta give this one maybe 4-2 Origin.
4-2 Origin, man, not even gonna give your boys the 4-3. Ah, that's tough, but sometimes, hey, that's a logical decision. So we're gonna definitely see if what you say holds any weight as we get all the players onto the pitch here. Remember, if you're watching at home or you're new here, this is a best of 7 as we are in the semifinals of the playoffs. The winner of this match is going to go on to meet Velocity in the grand finals as Grav is trying to start things off early for the Vipers, and that's an open net. King Pug not able to get back in time there.
And you see Vipers pushed up a little bit awkwardly. King Pug, he's on that right side of the midfield, but he really had to cover the goal a little bit more after the possession was lost in that Origin corner.
And the Origin's gonna go up by 1 pretty early on in this game, 15 seconds to get their first one on the board. Lightning God trying to get it past, but Grav able to make a touch, keep it out in front of the net. Milk trying to slow things down, but Pygo's gonna beat him to it. Jaegers was there to take the shot, but it goes wide. Grav off of the sidewall to Milk in the mid. Milk not able to find the touch. Pygo sends it up. He goes up for his second touch. He gets his second touch, but King Pug gonna send it back out to the side. King Pug gets it past Jaegers. Can't get it past Lightning God in the midfield though. Milk slowing things down off the wall. Gets it taken by Pygo. That's off the backboard. This could be dangerous for the Vipers. Grabs up to try and get the read, but Jaeger sends it to the side. Lightning God gonna take advantage of the situation.
And great work from Origin, just peppering shots off of that backboard, forcing the defenders to jump for everything. Eventually, once that shooting lane opened up, Lightning God was just there to hammer it home.
And Origin definitely not playing any games, here to win, firing on all cylinders right now. Looking somewhat reminiscent. Oh my goodness, Lightning God able to get it on the inside of the defender there.
Already, Lightning God, he has a hack trick in this game 1. Just over a minute in, and you see him taking on Milk at the back. And just flicking it around his car, but Lightning God is coming out swinging.
Coming out swinging indeed. Pygo and Milk finding the 50 in the midfield off of either 2 missed or 2 faked kickoffs there. Pygo with the half flip in the backfield, slowing things down. Finds the 50 against Milk. King Pug sends it the opposite direction. Grabs there, though. Finds it and puts it mid. Nobody to follow. Pygo gonna slow it down in his own half. He gets bumped by Milk. Grab finds the ball. He sends it on, but Pygo able to get back and get in front of it. King Pug putting one on himself, but Jaegers with the solid defense. Jaegers getting it, trying to get it past, gets it on the back wall. Just a little touch to put it in front, but Viper is gonna send it out. Pygo with the good read puts it back into the net.
Origin's just camping out in this Vipers half every single time they get offense at all. They just keep putting those shots on target. I know they only have 4 shots, but they're all very good opportunities that they're getting right now. Not a single one is going to waste.
Definitely agree there. Origin on point this game. Vipers put on their heels, down by 4, not even halfway through the match. They could still pull this back together and bring something back here. Pygo taking it slow off of the sidewall, gets a 50, almost just rolls in as Viper's net is empty, but it goes wide. Viper's Milk trying to slow things down. Jaegers off the side, puts it down, but Milk sends it to the side. King Pug goes over, gets faked by Lightning God. Grab gets a popping touch, sends it up, finds a second touch, but can't find the third. This could be dangerous for the Vipers. Pygo's there, and he gets it past the defender.
Great 50 from Pygo at the back, beating Grab and Milk. And then he's there to follow it up off the ceiling as well. Pygo with just a great solo individual effort down the entire field.
Origin up by 5. A little over 2 minutes left on the clock. They are commanding this game 1. And every moment is looking a little bit more bleak for the Vipers. King Pug able to send it out. King Milk having to make another save. Jaegers applying some pressure, goes for the demo, doesn't get it, but Grab is going to take the ball in the mid. He gets it past Lightning God with a funky little touch right there.
And funky is the way to describe that one. I can't tell if he wave dashed that or just landed under the ball, but either way, Lightning God not expecting it or thinking someone's behind him, and Vipers might have a little life in the series.
And a little momentum awarded back to him. They don't have a whole bunch of time left, but it's definitely something that's still possible for them to get something going. Jaegers able to get past 2 defenders and find that tight angle, putting them up by 5.
And this is just where Origin is killing the Vipers. Their transition from midfield to attack is just so quick to get the ball onto net. You see Jaegers again in the midfield and Pygo earlier. They win that 150 and they just get shots on target.
And Origin just absolutely clapping right now, commanding the momentum of this game. Milk able to get something going. A nice little air dribble from him says the Vipers aren't out of this yet.
And you never know, with over a minute left in this game, if Milk keeps pulling out plays like that, it's definitely doable. And he is the reason why the Vipers are here, most likely, being an all-star that he is.
All-star indeed. Grav pops it up in the midfield. Milk was there, but he gets an awkward touch on it. King Pug not able to get it past Jaegers as he sends it off of the backboard. Milk pops it up again, but chooses not to follow. Pygo in the mid, down to King Pug. He misses his touch, but Milk is able to help him out. Jaeger's gonna put one on the backboard and get a demo on Milk there. Grav off the sidewall with a big touch down to King Pug. King Pug with the touch, but it's just a little soft. Jaeger's able to get it past the defender in the midfield, but Grav trying to get his touch off the sidewall, gonna miss that. Milk in the corner, not able to get anything going. Jaeger's clears that ball away. Grav finds the 50 with Jaegers in the backfield. Only 15 seconds left. Pretty much closes the door on the Vipers being able to make a comeback in this game one. They're putting one on, though, trying to get a little extra stats right there at the end. Milk not done. The ball is still up. Still possible for them to score it, but not possible for them to win. Origin gonna take this game one. Fishy, that was pretty saucy.
And Origin, they really just came out a little bit hotter than Vipers. I was questioning how they could do it, this being their first series of the playoffs, but they came to play in this game. After going 4-0 up, there was really no looking back for them.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I'm seeing now as Jaegers is asking in the chat if we can get a server reset. It looked like Pygo was having some ping issues, and I'm seeing King Pug is definitely having some connection issues. So we may end up, I don't know if they're gonna leave out of this server and reset on a different one real quick. It looks like everybody is leaving. So just give us a minute, ladies and gentlemen, and we will get this server back up and going and get back into this game too as quickly as possible. But Fishy, I mean, I'm curious to see if the Vipers start playing a little bit more aggressively. It didn't look like, the Vipers that we've seen in this playoff run. That's not what we've seen from them so far. They were playing much slower, so it might be the nerves of the first game, or I don't know. You're this far into the playoffs. I don't see nerves being an issue, but what do you think, Fishy?
Well, I do know that one of their players is on a console right now. He's used to playing on PC, so that might be an issue for I think King Puggles in this series. But they did start out very slow compared to how they ended that game one. They really flipped it around. Looking at Milk's goal with about a minute left, he just outplayed the defense, but it was too little, too late at that point.
Too little, too late, indeed. And we are still trying to load in here. Looks like I don't know if everybody's having some connection issues, but we're going to get that going as fast as possible for everybody. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. If Origin keeps playing the way that they played in that match, that's scary. They were looking tight. They were looking fundamental, and they, like you pointed out about halfway through, you know, they pretty much didn't touch the ball without doing something powerful with it, making a powerful move forward offensively and or converting.
Yeah, pretty much all their touches are either a save, a clear, or a shot right now. That can be really scary to play against because every single touch has a chance of going straight into the back of your net. With the great power and accuracy that Origin's getting right now, you really have to be careful with those.
And careful indeed, and hopefully the Vipers are able to find something. I don't know if, like you pointed out, King Puggle's playing on console might actually be working against them. So I'll be interested to see if we see a little bit more aggression coming out from Grav and Milk, trying to sort of compensate for their teammates. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. His handicap, I guess, being on a console.
I was getting a little bit worried there. It looked like no one was joining the server for quite a while, but they are just getting in now. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Milk and Grev play in this series because they have played the whole season. Puggles is just subbing up for playoffs right now and being on the console. They might have to try and play around that a little bit.
And we'll see if he's able to do that as all the players are now joining up onto the pitch. And we're going to get right into this action. Game 2 in this best of 7. Origin is up by 1. King Puggles, oh my goodness, Pygo coming in trying to get the early pressure. Jaegers almost finding one of his own. Lightning God not able to get the touch. Grav is going to send that out and apply some Viper pressure. Milk trying to get something going. He's going to leave it for King Pug. King Pug puts it to the mid. Milk tries to get a touch, barely tips it, but it doesn't go the way he needs it. Grav with the half flip save right there. Able to make that happen. Gets the touch off the ceiling, sends it to the mid. Jaegers finds it off the sidewall. Milk is up. Can he find the double? Almost gets the angle. King Puggles not able to clean it up. Grav with the touch to the side. He puts it to the mid. Milk's there, but Pygo able to make a big save. King Puggles gets the touch. It gets pinched all the way to the other side. Jaegers can't get it past Grav there. And a minute in, I think we're seeing a much different Vipers right here, Fishy.
They really refined their play, trying to get in the way of every single Origin opportunity, knowing that the next one could go in the back of the net. But their offense is really ramped up in this one. We've seen a ton of quick opportunities come out from them, and it'll be exciting for the rest of the series.
And Origin almost finding a little bit of an opportunity there themselves. As they try and get stuff going. You can see they're playing just as well as they were playing in the first match. So Vipers can't afford to have a breakdown in defense at this point. King Pug puts it to the side. Milk is there. King Pug puts it to the mid again. But it gets sent back out. Grav stays back, gets the touch to the side. Jaegers sends it back down to Grav. Grav gets the pop, tries to find the second touch, but Pygo's going to beat him. Milk in the corner. Pygo gets the touch. Milk bumps his teammate out of the way, tries to get the save, but isn't able to make it.
And a little awkward on the front post for Vipers there. That's all that Lightning God needed, just the defenders to get a little bit tangled up in that net. The passes are starting to come out from Origin. I don't think they had too many in that game 1, but they just got one right there.
Origin going up by 1, taking a little bit longer this time to put some points on the board, but they're still able to go up first. Grav getting it past the defender in the midfield. Milk is in a dangerous position to Grav. What a pass play.
And the speed from Vipers out of the corner, you see Grav pop the ball over a defender, and just like that, it's a 2v1 on the net in an instant. An instant recovery from Vipers after going down 1-0.
And they're going to settle the score and tie things up. Not ready to go down by 2 in this series just yet. Jaegers in the midfield puts it to Pygo. Pygo almost able to find that, but he found a 50 instead, and it gets sent to the side. King Puggles is going to take advantage. Jaegers just rotating a little too wide there.
Vipers, they're starting to capitalize on these Origin attacks. They're sending 2 players forward, getting those great shots on, but once the Vipers defense solidified a bit, those counterattacks have been on.
And in just a matter of seconds, Vipers are able to go from losing to winning. King Puggles gonna stuff Lightning God there. Pygo sends it back to the mid, but King Puggles sends it all the way down. He's gonna try and find a challenge here. He does. He sends it down, but Lightning God is able to get in front of it. Milk sends it back to the mid. Jaegers with a touch. Lightning God gets it past Grav in the midfield. Lightning God to the backboard. King Puggles sends it down. Milk with the touch, sending it all the way to Origin's side. But Pygo takes it. Pygo finds another touch, but now he's awkward. Grav able to get it over Jaegers. Lightning God is going to put one on, but Puggles with the save. Milk's going to take it out. Pygo's going to keep the pressure for Origin. Lightning God with the pinch. Goes backwards, though. Jaegers is going to just try and get it past. They're trying to keep it away from the Vipers at this point, Fishy. But they need to be trying to get it into the Vipers' goal.
Yeah, they're doing everything they can to hold out on defense right now. But just unable to get out of their half, it seems. Maybe they need to try and find those passes out of the back for the big clears. It looks like they might be coming here.
And they got less than a minute to do something as Lightning God puts another one on net, but Milk gets the save. This could be dangerous. Oh my. Vipers almost not able to get that out. Milk gonna send it to the side. It's back to the mid. Lightning God's there, but he doesn't find the touch that he needed. Milk can't get it out. Pygo almost able to put one in, but it's gonna hit the post. Just narrowly missing. Origin can't afford to drop opportunities like that. 20 seconds left on the clock. Jaeger's gonna send it down. This could be what they need. Jaeger's gonna put it on, but King Pug with an amazing save. His third save of the match. And that's almost all but gonna secure this game to win. Milk! Oh no, Lightning God is on! But King Pug's able to get it out, and that ball's gonna touch him. Vipers are gonna tie the series up 1-1.
And the Vipers, they like the games to be exciting. Looking at their saves, they have 8 saves as a team. Just able to barely claw away everything that Origin was throwing at the net. They were just playing a bit more, I don't know how to say it. They converted more of their chances because they had 5 shots and they put away 2. It seems like Origin just needs to go back to find their accuracy that they had in game 1.
Yeah, whatever Vipers weren't doing in game 1, they definitely started doing it in game 2. That was the Vipers that we've been watching through this playoff run. They've just been putting in the work. Origin seeing a little bit more of what they're going to have to deal with through the rest of this series. So we'll see moving into this game 3 what kind of adjustments they're able to make, or if the Vipers are going to be able to carry this momentum through this game. We're going to get right into this action with game 3 here. Pygo is going to start things off quick, 4 seconds, and he's able to convert.
A great bang from Lightning God all the way at the back, and it looks like Grav just a little bit slow reading that play off the corner, not knowing that Pygo was lurking there for that 50, and he doesn't miss those 50s on the goal line.
You definitely got to respect those 50s coming out from Pygo. He's done it time and time again throughout the season. King Puggles trying to get it out of his half. Grav slowing it down, but Pygo coming in for that infamous 50 right in front of the net. King Pug. Oh my goodness! King Pug with a... I don't... Fishy, what happened?
That's just out of nowhere from Milk. I don't think Lightning God or Pygo even saw him up on that corner. He just drives down and wedges his car under that to get the shot top left.
What an angle from that corner. That was crazy. King Pug putting it off the sidewall, and he puts it in front, but Milk not able to find it. Lightning God able to get it past Grav, but he turns off the ball. Pygo slowing things down a little bit, gets it past one. Oh my goodness, the pass play comes out from Origin.
That's why you can't give Pygo space. You see both Vipers defenders backing off. But as soon as Pygo got a look at goal, he knew he had his teammate right there to finish it. And Origin, they just can't be stopped on offense.
Origin showing us why they're the #1 seed and why they dominated the regular season. 15-3 record. Those type of plays just look really fluid. It's hard to believe that these guys are just barely champion level MMR wise. I mean, I'm sure some of them are a little bit higher, but just the general MMR level. King Puggles trying to take it off the top of one of Origin's players there. Lightning God sends it up. He's going to follow it. See if he can get it past Grav. No, Grav's going to stop him. The ball goes out to the mid. Milk is up. Milk's going to follow it in the corner. Doesn't get the touch he's looking for, but Grav's going to help him out. Tries to send it mid. Jaegers with the clear. King Puggle's going to put one on, but Pygo and Lightning God both got in front of that one. Milk off the sidewall. Milk's going to touch it. Can he get it past? Lightning God able to make the defensive read there. King Puggles off the sidewall. Finds the pinch. It goes mid. Lightning God is up. Lightning God sends it down. Grav with a big touch, but Jaegers is going to keep pressure for Origin. This ball's in front of the net. No Vipers are back. Pygo able to make the conversion.
Again, it's the midfield 50s from Origin. You see Jaegers get it to the corner and King Pug unable to read that one there. Every single time Origin wins a ball in the midfield, it seems like they get a shot right after. That trend has continued in this game.
Trend that may continue the rest of the series as well if Vipers are not careful. Reaching the midway point in this match, they're now down by 2. But as we saw in the last match, we know they're capable of scoring 2 goals within a matter of seconds. Oh my goodness, Jaegers finds it from behind. It looked like the lane was fully screened. Nobody could see him coming to take that shot.
Yeah, screened off the ball, and you see Pygo there going for a demo on the goalie. And that's why that back post looked a little bit open for Jaegers to shoot on, because he forced the goalie out towards that near post.
And some good accuracy coming from him and good awareness, seeing that nobody from the Vipers stayed back post to try to be able to make that save. And Origin's going to go up now by 3. It's 4-1 in the series, or not the series, in this game. It's 1-1 in the series. If you're just now tuning in, best of 7. Jaegers sends it to the corner. Milk is going to send it back. Lightning God puts one off the backboard. Pygo's there, but Milk able to get up underneath it and send it up to the ceiling. Grav is going to clear it all the way back down to Origin's defensive zone. Grav puts it off the backboard. King Pugs was there, but he wasn't able to get it past the defense. Pygo sends it down. He's going to follow it. He's trying to get it past Milk, but Milk makes a stop. King Pug with the 50. Milk's up, but Lightning God beats him. Grav stays back and makes the save. Pygo sends it off. Hits the backboard. And it's floating now as Grav comes off the sidewall. He's trying to stick with it. It goes down. Jaegers catches and finds a 50. Lightning God off the sidewall, sends it to the mid. Lightning God again puts it up. Grav able to get in front of it. Jaegers, but Milk makes the stop. Origin commanding a lot of pressure. And Vipers only got a minute left now, Fishy. What do they need to do? Can they even come back?
Yeah, it seems like they just have to space out a bit on offense. Seeing them only now with 3 shots in this game, and when you need to come from behind and score goals, as they get another great opportunity there, but it seems like it might be a little too late because they're a little on top of each other on offense at the moment.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too late indeed. Less than 30 seconds now, and Origin just not letting that ball through, doing a really good job on defense. And that could be dangerous off the backboard. Yes, Grav can't make it back, and Jaegers is going to take advantage of an empty net.
And Jaegers, this time he gets the hat trick in game 3. Again, it's Lightning God and Jaegers up on that attack. Seems like they're always trying to find each other. Pygo getting involved a ton too with 2 goals and 2 assists. This Origin lineup, they can all pass it and they can all score those open nets.
And Origin all is pretty much taking, oh my goodness, Pygo able to go ahead and sink another one in the final seconds of this match and put the final nail in the coffin for the Vipers in game 3. Vipers at this point just needing to put this game behind them and move on to game 4. But Fishy, I mean, I'm a little bit worried at this point because the 2 games that Origin did win, they won big time.
Yeah, it really seems like Vipers just start to collapse a little bit on defense when they are pushing for those goals. We did see them hold on quite heroically in defense in that game too. when they're trying to get those offensive opportunities, there's just so much space in behind for Origin to capitalize on.
And Origin, Pygo again, just I feel like I'm saying his name a lot, but topping the leaderboard for his team. But look at Jaegers putting 6 shots on net, absolutely just being a beast in the offensive zone, forcing Vipers, forcing Grav in particular to make 3 saves. And the other 2 teammates getting one themselves. But as you said, like when you apply that much pressure, almost no matter who you are, you're going to eventually crack. And we saw Origin break the Vipers down that game.
And they're doing a great job of keeping this Vipers team on low boost because we've seen what Milk can do mechanically and Grav as well those opening few games, but Origin have really just game plan changed it up to keep the pressure up and not let Vipers recover at all.
And they did a really good job of that in game 3, but now we've moved on to game 4. So we'll see if the Vipers can reverse this momentum again like they did in game 2. Lightning God off the backboard. Milk putting it on, but it's a little bit weak. Pygo's going to send it up to Jaegers. Back down to Pygo, but King Pug able to make the patient stop. Lightning God was up, but he couldn't get it past the defender. Jaegers is going to put one on. King Pug coming in clutch in defense so far. I believe already making 2 saves. Yes, 2 saves so far, less than a minute. Grav in the midfield. Tries to find the bump on Jaegers, but not able to. King Pug does find the 50, but can't get it through the defense. Milk keeping the pressure for the Vipers. Pygo's up. Pygo with the touch. He's going to try and follow. He does, but it bounces off of King Pug's. Grav able to make the stop. Jaegers putting a floater on net. Grav able to get it inside the defense, but not able to get it on net. King Pug bounces it off the sidewall. Pygo stops it. Jaegers clears it. Jaegers to follow. King Pug sends it to the side. Lightning God keeps the pressure for Origin. Lightning God, oh no, touches it and messes Pygo up. Pygo goes flipping past and into the net. Jaegers with a block in the midfield and an empty net on Vipers in.
And this Origin pressure is just consuming the Vipers right now. You see Grav trying to get boost at the midfield. That's the only spot where it was available, and after Milk got beat by Jaegers, there was just no one in net to save that ball.
And Origin now up by 1. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. Jaegers not able to find his touch. Milk almost able to get it in, but Pygo, being a defensive monster, gets his 3rd save so far this game. Milk trying to get one past, but Pygo says no, sir. He's going to lock down yet another save. Pygo with the clear. Sends it all the way down. Milk with the awkward touch. Pygo going to take advantage. He puts it in front, but Jaegers can't get it on. Pygo off the top of Grav. It looks like King Pug might be having some connection issues there as he's on his hood or he was on his hood for a little while. Looks like he's back in the game now. Lightning God can't get it past Milk. Grav finds a pinch down to King Pug in the backfield. King Pug finds the 50, and that was awkward. Pygo with the miss. I'm sure he couldn't tell what was going to happen with the ball. Everybody looked a bit confused there for a minute. King Pug through the smoke screen. And we've got a little over 2 minutes at this point. Vipers still down by 1, Fishy. What are you seeing on your end?
Well, I'm seeing a Milk goal coming out right there, and it looks like Origin just no one available to challenge that ball in the corner. I see Jaegers waiting for Lightning God on that touch, but just didn't come out.
Maybe a bit of communication error coming out for Origin there. The Vipers are going to tie things up under 2 minutes now. Jaegers can't find the touch in the midfield. Milk sends it up. Grav with the double touch, but it doesn't go in. Milk puts it more on net, but Pygo sends it out. King Pugs with the touch to get it past Pygo. Milk puts it on the sidewall. He's Oh, he does find his touch from the corner. Lightning God misses his touch in the mid, but Pygo's going to clean it up. Pygo down trying to get it past, but Grav takes it from him. Grav in the midfield. Jaegers is going to steal it. Pug makes a stop. Pygo in the midfield. He's going to put it off the backboard. Lightning God's up. Off the backboard again. Milk sends it back out to the midfield. King Pug with the follow. Trying to sneak one past, but it's going to go a little to the side. Milk sends it all the way over to the other corner. Grav trying to get it through, but Pygo just still being a brick wall. Under a minute left now. It's still tied at 1-1, Fishy. This is getting pretty intense.
Yeah, and Vipers, they need to find some way to get the ball around Pygo right now. He's on 6 saves in this game. Just nothing can go through him.
Grav catches it in the midfield. Grav gonna come off the ceiling, makes the touch down to a teammate, nobody able to capitalize. Milk finds the 50 off the top. Jaegers is gonna leave it for Pygo. King Pug does find the 50 and it pops up. Milk can't find the touch off the backboard. Grav finds a 50, but it's going to go in favor of Origin here. King Pug sends it down to Jaegers. Jaegers to the corner, but Grav with the touch. Pygo with the pinch. Oh my goodness, King Pug not able to find the defensive touch there.
That's unfortunate for Vipers. They had pressure for about a minute at the end of this game, but as soon as they're back on defense, they just miss a couple of crucial touches in that corner. And that could be what comes to bite them here.
Could be indeed. 2 seconds left, and that's going to touch, and Origin is going to take what game? This is game 3. That was game 3, right?
I think it's 3-1, game 4.
Yeah, we're moving that. Wait. Dang it.
Someone gets C money in here.
Someone. I don't know. I thought that was game 3. I thought it was 1-1, and that was game 3, so that would be Origins 2-1 now. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I'm sure y'all have already 3-1, psycho moment. Yes, 3-1 Origin. I'm so sorry. My boomer brain could not keep up with numbers. 3-1. We're moving on to game 5 because that's what 3 + 1 is. I mean, no, that's 4, but you get what I'm saying. Fishy, help me out here.
I think I'm starting to figure it out here too, but this Origin team is just unrelenting there. You see them hold the hunt for defense for so long, and as soon as they got out of their half, it just seems like they really can't be stopped on offense. Every single 50 is just going their way, and they'll just grind their way towards your net.
Grinding away just as we do in the Nemesis Gaming League. Origin looking to find a win here and move on to the grand finals versus Velocity. Lightning God with the touch. Milk sends it back to Grav. He gets bumped, but Grav finds the 50. Down to Jaegers, who 50s with Milk. King Pugs puts one on. Can he get it past Pygo with some amazing defense? Milk not able to find the touch. King Pugs gonna miss his touch. This could be dangerous. This is open net. Jaegers is gonna take advantage. You can't let Jaegers find a shot like that.
And this just looks like exactly the end of game 4. You see Vipers good pressure out early on, but Pygo, the man, once again there for the save to get it downfield over to Jaegers, who finishes it off.
And starting things off early, as we've seen through most of this series, Origin has been able to command the pressure early. King Pug not able to find the touch. Milk also not able to find his. Jaegers taking his time. Oh my goodness, that was dangerous as Milk cut right there to cut off the ball, but ended up causing Grav to miss his touch. Grav getting demoed by Lightning God. Jaegers not able to make anything happen there. Milk trying to find something, but he's got to find got to fight through a 50. Grav puts it back up to Milk off the side. Lightning God down to Pygo. Pygo put it to the mid. Lightning God trying to make it happen, but it gets cleared all the way back to Origin's side. Jaeger's off the backboard. Grav putting one down. Milk trying to get in front of Lightning God there. And this could be, yes, that is a slow roller. Oh my.
And you see Grav getting bumped off the ball there by Jaegers. He might have been back to get that save. I'm not sure if he could have, though, because Vipers, they're playing very aggressive with all three members of the team right now, just trying to get back from behind.
And they are playing quite aggressive, as you just said. That might not be the move for Vipers here, as they are now down 2-0. 3 minutes left to play, though. Plenty of this match left, but it is match point for Origin. So Vipers have a lot to consider as they move forward. King Pug trying to find something, but Pygo takes it from him. Pygo getting a little bit fancy there, but not able to turn it into anything. Milk puts it up off the backboard as it floats there. King Pug finds the touch, but it goes to the side. Milk able to find a demo on Pygo. Grab in the midfield. Sends it down. He's going to go for a second touch. He's not able to find it, though. Pygo trying to catch up with the ball. Milk trying to get under it, but it gets cleared. Grav puts one down. Pygo's back and ready. Makes the easy save. King Pug tries to put it back on, but Lightning God with a booming clear. A little bit of a double commit from Vipers there. King Pug finds the touch, sends it down to Pygo. Pygo catches, but can't get it past Vipers' defense. Grav is going to send it down to the side. 2 minutes left on the clock. Origin still up by 2, Fishy. This is turning into a dangerous situation.
Yeah, and Vipers need to find a way to get the ball stuck in Origin's half and try and just push through the defense slowly for that goal. But Origin might get one here, and that could be it for Vipers as Lightning God pushes one home.
And that is not what you want to see if you are a Vipers fan, as Origin just demolishes Vipers defense right there with a couple of backboard shots. And that's going to put them up 3-0 in this game 5, this match point for Origin. And like you said, Fishy, that could have been the nail in the coffin. Vipers has enough time to come back, but if we're going off the track record of this series alone, they probably don't have what it takes. Origin just too solid defensively. As I say that, Grab almost sneaking one past and starting up the momentum for that comeback. Grab putting it to the mid, but Jaegers sends it all the way down. Milk not able to find his touch, unfortunately, and Jaegers is going to have an easy shot on net.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate end of the Vipers season here. They're down 4-0, a minute left. It seems possible, but with just the amount of mistouches coming out right now, I'm not sure if they have the mental capacity to really come back in this series.
I can't disagree with you there, as it looks like they are sort of starting to wind down, as it sometimes happens whenever you sort of resign yourself in your mind. Things start to slow down a little bit. Milk getting beat to the ball by Jaegers there. Grav still staying back and able to get the stop there. Pygo going to put one a little bit high off the crossbar. We see Origin hasn't slowed down one bit. They're going to keep the aggression for the entirety of this game. King Pug finding the pinch clear right there. Vipers Milk putting it off the backboard. This could be it. Pug not able to send it into the net there. Dropped opportunity. Only 20 seconds left. And that may be all she wrote for the Vipers at this point, which will send them home for the rest of the season and send Origin moving forward into the grand finals to face off against Velocity. And that's going to be going down Saturday evening on our Saturday Night Rocket League. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Origin, the semifinal winners, moving on to the grand finals.
And Origin showing why they were the 1 seed tonight, except for that game 2 where they just got held back by Vipers. They scored a ton of goals every single game. I think 4 plus every game except that game 2, just showing why they are such a dominant offensive team.
An origin of season 4 living up to origin of season 1, who was able to come in, and even though they were the underdog in that season, so it was a little bit more valiant. You know, they didn't take first seed. I'm pretty sure they were last seed, but they were still able to come through with a win. We might see a repeat in season 4, Origin making the comeback for the grand final winners.
That definitely looks likely with the performance they put on tonight, and maybe a bit of a disappointing end to Viper's season, but they should not be disappointed with how far they got. I know a lot of people are counting them back out all the way back in that 5-6 matchup against Faded, and they made it all the way to the semifinals, so credit to them and a good season.
Most definitely. Respect and salute to both of these teams. Vipers unfortunately having to go home, like you said, but there's always next season. And speaking of, if you are in the Twitch and you are not familiar with us, we got a Discord, and this is the playoffs for season 4. We're coming to a close. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a off season, if you will, before we get back into the action of season 5. So go and get your player registration form filled out. You know, get your, if you're new, get your 100 matches in, get your MMR up to Diamond 1 so you can join in the Novice League. We'd love to have as many of you guys as want to show up. We got plenty of room for everybody. But that is going to wrap us up for this match. We've still got one more match coming up. I think we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to be going to the Challenger League. We're going to be having Ascension face off versus the Drakes. It's gonna be spicy. Fishy, I appreciate you chilling with me during this match. It's always a pleasure to cast with you, my guy.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to be here, especially if we get to see some great matchups like this and hopefully more in the future.
Hopefully indeed. So like I said, stick around. That challenger matchup coming up right back in a couple of minutes. Don't want to miss it. Oh, okay, breaking news right here, coming right back at you. There is we got some celebrity stuff going on. Somebody's trapped on a plane. Nobody knows what's going on. So the last match is probably going to get pushed back to 11:30 p.m. EDT. EDT, not EST. Okay, EDT. So maybe, you know, you got a little break time. Go get you some drink, go get you some food, do your thing. Be back at 11:30 Challenger Ascension versus the Drakes. I'm pretty sure, doesn't Rockerman play in it? Rockerman's going to be there. You want to see Rockerman, whether you want to see him win or you want to see him fail. You don't want to miss it because it's going to be tight.